Hi everyone, it's Vicky here and thank you for joining me. Today I'll be making a card using these creative dies by Penny Black. So I've chosen the word smile and now I'm trying to decide where everything is going to go. And after placing the leaves as well as the word, I'm keeping them in place using my post-it tape that will make sure that they will not move while I'm cutting them out. I'm using my cuttle bike here and I'll just run them through. And now that everything is cut out, I'm making sure that as I'm separating all these different pieces, I'm very careful because these leaves are very delicate and I don't want to ruin them. Also, now that I'm separating the word smile, I'll make sure that I keep all those small pieces that go inside the letter E as well as the dot from the letter I. And now I'm ready to color my card, but before I go ahead and do that, I'm using just a scrap paper. This is just a printer paper. And I'm cutting it down to 4 by 5 1/4. That's slightly smaller than a standard card. And actually that's the size of the cardstock that I'm working with. And now the idea is to stick the cardstock on top of that scrap paper. And I'm doing that because I plan to use my blending tool and apply distress ink on top of my cardstock. So I want to make sure that everything is stick down and nothing pops up, or I'll ruin my card using my blending tool. And you'll see me now using my glue pen, and I'll make sure that I add glue just in every little small piece of that cardstock. And now I think I have applied enough glue just about everywhere. I'll go around the word smile as well and then stick it on top of my scrap paper. So now I'm ready to apply ink on my pieces, and I'll start by using these orange shades. I'll try to create a blending from lighter to darker. So at first I decided to use mustard seed, and I'm using my mini round tool to apply the ink. I'm not being too careful. I just want to put the color on my cardstock. I really love those mini round blending tools, and I don't think I'll ever go back to the other ones, to the older ones, because these are so easy to blend the color and you never get those lines that you had with the older blending tools. Now, although I had planned at first to use wild honey as my second color, now I'll move on to spiced marmalade as my second color, and then I need something darker at the bottom, so I decided to use rusty hints. And these are the three colors that I am using for my background. The idea is to create a background that has the colors of a sunset and end up with a warm card that reminds you of summer, although there is no blue. And now I'll move on to rusty hints, and this will bring everything together. It's the warmer color of the three, and you'll see how I'll move on to from darker to lighter and back, just to make sure that everything is blended out. To color my leaves, I've used peeled paint as my darker color and shabby shutters as my lighter color. You'll also see me switching to a finger dabber instead of that round blending tool, because the piece I'm trying to color is small and I didn't have enough control with my bigger blending tool. And then I'll move on and color the word smile by using mustard seed. As always, you can find the full list of supplies that I'm using, including ink colors, tools, dyes and everything, below the video on my YouTube channel as well as on my blog. And now that everything is colored, I'm ready to assemble my card. So I'm using my glue pen at the back of my leaves, and I'll apply enough adhesive at the back just to make sure that everything will stay nice and flat. Once I have enough adhesive at the back, it's very easy to put back that piece on my card. It just pops right in. So today's card is very simple, but I just love the effect on the background. And now I want to stick that on top of a standard card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And at this point I'll keep it real, and you can see how all my tape runners are failing me. 2 of them have just finished, but I'm lucky to have my yellow ATG close by. And now for the finishing touches, I'll go ahead and add some sequins, you can see them there, as well as use my Wing of Stella clear glitter pen and go all over the leaves as well as the smile. To stick the sequins in place, I've used tacky glue, which I find is very strong, as well as it dries clear and it's not glossy. So once that dries, you won't be able to see how it was stick down. And that was the card for today. I hope you had fun and got inspired. Thank you all for watching.